Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Walker in the building. Do a big round of applause for Walker Boynakius? Boykin. How do I pronounce your name?
Bukaki?
Is that really how it is?
Yeah, Walker Bukaki.
Alright then, it looks nothing like that.
It's pronounced Bukaki.
Okay, I'm not sure if you want that thrown out there or not. I can edit it out if you don't.
No, but it is Bikowitz, not Bukaki.
Okay. I was just like, that looks so strange.
Yeah.
It just made one rough childhood if you have to spell that out all the time. So how you been? Let
I've been good.
know. Real good?
Watch my videos, but I've been good.
Alright. Yeah, people haven't been watching my videos either. But if you guys are watching this video, go check out Walker. Throw in your channel name. What is it?
WalkerGames.
Exactly. WalkerGames, correct?
You can also follow me on Twitter and see all my dick pics.
Okay, his channel link and his Twitter link is going to be in the description below for you guys. So the first thing I have to ask you,
Yeah.
if you could make a throwaway life, like, you know, people have like throwaway accounts and stuff like that, what would it be?
Yeah. Yeah.
What would it be?
If I would make a throwaway life. Dude, hold on.
Okay, do you want time? Because I have mine.
Yeah, you tell me yours, I'll be thinking of mine.
Alright. If I could actually pick everything, I would want to be born in Compton. I would want to be some black guy with a big old dick. And I just want to be slinging drugs. I think that'd be kind of fun. Because it'd be like throwaway, so if I get shot or anything, I'll just switch back to my primary one, I guess. But I could just like fucking all kinds of hoes, doing drugs, just living that kind of lifestyle, trying to make it as a rapper, you know? Just all kinds of stuff like that.
The struggle is real. Yeah. Can I go, like, in the past?
Sure, why
Can it
not?
be anything? Okay, I would want to be a Viking, and I would want to die on a raid.
Alright then.
I would want to jump off the boat and run at like a temple or like, you know, like an old monastery or something, screaming Odin at the top of my lungs and just like hack knights apart and like take a spear in the face.
That's not my choice of death, but alright.
I would just be like, Odin! Ah!
Alright then,
My mom's probably like, what the hell?
alright, moving forward, do you have something?
Oh yeah, okay, my first question. If you were to have any superpower, what would it be and why?
If I could have one superpower, I would probably want to be able to shapeshift. Like if I could change like other animals or something, that'd be kind of cool. So I could always be like a fly on the wall whenever a girl's in the shower or something like that. Or like if somebody's like fucking with me, I could turn into like some kind of elephant thing. Or say I have to get someplace fast, I'll turn into maybe like a cheetah or like a hawk type of deal.
All right. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one serious one, and I'm gonna give you one not so serious one.
Okay.
All right. So my not. I'm gonna give you the serious one first. Actually, all right. Okay. So my serious one is I would want to be able to turn. No.
Okay.
I have a better one. I have a better one than what was in my mind. You ever see the movie Jumper with Hayden Christensen?
No, not at all.
This guy plays Anakin Skywalker, but he did a movie called Jumper, and he's able to look at a picture or look at an image of something, and he could like just skip right there.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. I've heard stuff about it.
So like he goes to the bank, and there's like a security camera at the vault, and he looks at it, and he like is right in there, takes all the money, and then gets out.
All right, yeah.
Or he'll like look at a picture of the Coliseum, and then he went there with his girlfriend and whatnot. So I would want to do that. I would want to.
That would be pretty badass.
I'd want to be Jumper. Now my not so serious one would be to be able to grow my penis to any size or shape I wanted at any time.
So you could like change it into like, I don't know, like a hand if you wanted to? Like
yeah.
a foot?
Or I could change it to something where it's like one shaft and then it branches off into like 40 different ones.
Oh wow. You could have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, think about it. Like
the possibilities are in this.
Gonna get a little bit graphic here, but can you imagine? Okay, so a girl has never had with the intercourse before, so you know you don't want to hurt her, so you make it very small. All right, you put it in, and then as you're going, you keep making it bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'm following.
And you could always compete with the brothers, you know.
Oh yeah, you could.
You'd always complete with the black guys.
You
You'd be
could put him
like,
to shame if you wanted to.
you'd make it really, really tiny. Just be standing there so everyone's laughing at you. Just be the guy in the gangbang that has the tiniest one, and all of a sudden grow it so it fills up the entire room. And he's like, yeah, I can make it bigger.
What happened if you got a sex change though?
Ah, dude, you just make it like almost minuscule, and they just cut it off.
Well, would it grow back though?
No, I think it would be able to make your vagina as tight or loose as possible after that.
Well, I was thinking maybe like make your boobs as big as you want, maybe.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's like there's someone like on a roof about to commit suicide, and you're sitting at the bottom, and there's like, we need your magnificent tits to save this man. He jumps off, and you just. He's like, well, I was gonna kill myself, then I landed in a pair of giant tits. Feel better.
Did you hear about this one rapper? He chopped his dick off, then he tried jumping off a cliff to kill himself, and he survived.
So now he's living without a dick.
Yeah, I forget his name, but just type in rapper that cut his dick off, and you'll find about it. I swear.
He's just sitting there. He's like, yo, I know my raps are sick, made even better by the lack of a dick.
Oh, we got bars for days. All right. So, do you follow basketball at all?
No, but I realize the season is very long.
All right then, because I was gonna ask you who thinks is gonna be number one in the draft, but we can go to a different one. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you my plan. I'm gonna tell you my dream, and then I'm gonna tell you my plan. So my dream would be to like work in like a very popular game development studio.
Okay.
Like if I were to work for like Bethesda or BioWare.
Maybe like a Treyarch, Bethesda,
Well, if I worked for Treyarch, I would turn Call of Duty completely around because I already have an insane idea for a Call of Duty.
Do you want to throw it out there?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a rough thing of what it is. So the idea is called Generations or Ancestors. I think Generations sounds cooler, but the story is you are you're a person that lives like nowadays. You're an 17, 18-year-old boy, and the game starts off with you walking into the garage, and you see a guy working underneath a car, like an old, like a 70s like hot rod or something.
Okay.
And you're like, hey Dad, can I talk to you? And the guy comes out, and he's got gray hair. He's pretty built, like he's a jacked guy. But you're like, Dad, I want to join the Marines, and he's just like, oh, do you now? And then you talk, and you're talking about it, and he's like, I have to show you something. So you go down go down into the basement, and there's this big old chest, and this is kind of what the game revolves around, is this big chest, and it's basically what he opens it up, and the chest is full of a whole bunch of pictures, documents, and medals from the many men who served in the United States military throughout the years since the Revolution. And he's like, son, every male on my side of the family has served in the Army for as long as America's been a nation.
Kind of like that one guy, Forrest Gump.
Well, what guy in Forrest Gump?
I think it was like his general or something, the guy that ended up having no legs at the end. He's like, every one of my family, that's his name. Like, each one of somebody from his family died in each war.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But the thing was, your dad was a Marine in the Persian Gulf and Somalia, and like Iraqi freedom and stuff, and your son would be going to like Afghanistan or a war that's breaking out, say like World War III happens. If you want to go
Ukraine or somewhere.
Yeah, like somewhere like that. That's where the son will be shipped out to. But the dad was in Persian Gulf and Somalia, and
say like the grandfather in like Vietnam, Korea.
Yeah,
something.
so it starts off. He opens up the book, and there's a picture, or I want to be a picture. It'd be like a painting of a guy holding a musket, and he's wearing just like kind of like 1700s clothes, I guess, because he wouldn't be an actual soldier, and he's looking at it. And he was like, "Who's that?" And then it's just like, and it like pans out, and there's like a guy waking up, and there's this another guy, you can see him, and he's like, "Get up, get up!" And you're like standing up. And he throws you a musket, and he puts on his like old hat and his like coat and stuff, and he's like, "We have to meet the men out by the road." And you like go there, and it's the Battle of Lexington and Concord.
I know. I was just about to say that. I was gonna say like,
yeah. So it's like it's that guy, and or it's a guy in the Revolutionary War, and it's like him going through the battles and whatnot, and then you got the one guy who was in the Spanish-American War, like the one ancestor, and then his son would be in World War One, and then his son would be in World War Two, and then his son would be in Vietnam, and then that's your grandpa, the one that's in Vietnam. And it's just a story, and you go through all the different missions and stuff that would happen to these different ancestors. And I think it would be cool, since I love Call of Duty World at War, that your great-grandfather is Private Miller.
Uh-huh.
Which is like the guy you play as in World at War.
I never played World at War, but...
Oh, dude, it's sweet. But that's the story. I'm sorry if it took too long to say, but...
No, I think that's a pretty cool idea. Then
So
for, like,
that-
their multiplayer, just have, like, a different map from, like, each time area. So, like, for that time area, you have to fit the guns and equipment and all that.
Yeah, there'll be like a Revolutionary War one where you... Yeah. it'll be
So, like,
sweet.
instead of ghosts, like, you know, you can, like, select your character, like, select your era, stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, there's like the different eras, but then like some could cross over. Like I think the Vietnam could cross. I don't know, or they could just be normal eras. Like the Vietnam will have maps. Imagine the World War One maps. You just all spawn in a trench, and the goal is to get to the next trench and take it from the enemy. You're just like sitting there, and there's just one guy. Like you're all talking on a mic. He's like, "All right, guys, we're going over the top." Charge!
And, like,
ripped apart on the side of you.
instead of, like, frags or something, you'll just have mustard gas and, like, have unlimited mustard gas as, like, one of your
Yeah,
perks.
run
Just
your
throw it for
gas
days. That'd be pretty cool, though. I think I want to end it on that note.
Just like mustard gas noobs.
That's a really good idea. I like that a lot. But I'm going
I
to
have
end
a
it
lot of
there.
ideas
I can't
for
top that.
things, but I could ramble on for like a while about it. I always wanted to be a game developer, but I might pursue that after what my actual plan is. So like after high school, for starters, I have to get in shape because I'm in horrible shape right now. Like
Do
I'm
you
not
even lift?
fat. I used to. I was actually really muscular last year. I had a lot of muscle on me, and then I stopped because I lost the motivation. But yeah, I'm pretty weak. I'm not really weak. I can do like 20 push-ups. I don't know if that's horrible.
I think I can do more than that, but yeah.
Probably. I don't think it's horrible. It's probably average. And my stamina is really bad, so I got to get that up. I got to get in shape so I don't die in basic training because I want to go in the Air Force and do that for however many years, get whatever education I can in the Air Force for like computers, and I want to take German.
Why German?
It's just really cool. It's a language I really like, and I'll most likely be stationed in Germany for 2 years.
I know somebody that's actually in the Air Force right now. They just
Yeah.
got done with basic training like a month or two ago.
Nice. Yeah, I really want to go in there. And afterwards, depending if I really like it or not, because I'm scared that if I get out of the Air Force, I might not be able to find a job.
Uh-huh. But I'm pretty
So-
sure the Air Force is pretty good about that. Like,
Yeah, I
compared to,
hope
like,
so.
the actual, like, Army, I guess you can say, like, the Marines are a lot better.
Yeah. So I do want to make video games eventually because that's just what I want to do. I want to entertain people with, like, good things. And, yeah.
Well, I guess this has been the Dualcom with me and Walker Games, youtube.com/WalkerGames. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, my name is Moses. His name is Walker.
My name is Walker, yes.
Yeah. Like the video if you enjoyed, and comment in the comment section below what you thought about the video. Have a
All
great
right.
day and be happy.